So hi mga kawawmat, in this video we will discuss about angles. So hahatiin po natin ang angles o yung discussion natin ng angles into two parts. Our objectives, we will identify the parts of an angle and then we will illustrate the different kinds of angle, the acute angle, right angle, and obtuse angle. And then after that, so ito po yung part 2 natin kasi masyadong mahaba ang ating video kung isasama po natin dito yung angle measurement. Okay, so abangan po kasunod ng video tutorial na ito yung part 2, which is the third objective, determine the measure of an angle using a protractor. So let's start. So I have here, draw and label the following. So let's see if you can still recall the concept of ray, collinear, opposite rays. So tingnan natin if you can still illustrate the given okay, so we have here ray BA, ray BC, and then ray BA and BC are opposite rays. So how are you going to illustrate this mathematical illustrations? Okay, so first, okay, so this is your ray BA. Now, take note na kapag nag-i-illustrate po tayo ng ating ray BA, always starts with your endpoint. So, kung ano yung nauna, that is your endpoint. Now, halimbawa, ang illustration mo ay nandito yung arrow. Okay lang po yun. Basta nandun din yung A. Okay, so okay lang po yun. Basta BA. Ganun pa rin. Next, ray BC. So, this is our ray BC. So next, how are we going to illustrate ray BA and ray BC are opposite rays? So since sinabi dito opposite rays, dapat meron silang common endpoint. And as you can see, B ang endpoint nito as well as here. So B rin po ang endpoint niya. So how are you going to illustrate this? Ito po siya. So BA and BC are opposite rays. Now, given this figure, okay, yung opposite rays natin, can you make this figure non-collinear? Diba, pag sinabi natin collinear, those are points lying on the same line. Okay? So, yung points A, B, C natin dito are collinear points. Now, how are you going to make these points non-collinear? Okay. So, we have this. So, this is your point A, point B, and point C. So, kapag ginawa natin siyang non-collinear, ang magiging itsura niya ito. So, as you can see, wala na siya sa isang line. Okay? So, ito na po ang example ng non-collinear. And, nagkakaroon tayo dito ng rotation. And this is what we call the angle. So, kapag meron tayong 3 points na non-collinear, we can form an angle from there. Okay? So, nakakabuo tayo dyan ng angle. Ano ba yung angle na tinatawag natin? Ito po yung rotation niya. Okay? So, from the initial side, ito yung initial side, yung start, mag-move siya, magro-rotate, dito siya mag-stop. This is the terminal side kung saan siya tumigil. Okay, so ito po yung rotation, that is what we call the angle. So let us discuss the parts of an angle. So an angle is a figure formed by two non-collinear rays. So kagaya nga po ng activity natin kanina, as you can see, yung dalawang rays natin ginawa nating non-collinear. Okay? So, para masabi nating angle siya, dapat it must be a non-collinear rays. Anong halimbawa nun? Ito po. So, ang angle ay binubuo ng dalawang non-collinear rays. So, ito yung first ray mo, ito yung second ray mo. Okay. Etong endpoint na to, ma'am, bakit po isa lang yung point? 'Di ba kapag ray merong endpoint and merong infinite point ay yung point na nasa infinite direction. So, ano nga ba ito? Yung endpoint nila. Yun po yung kanilang common endpoint. Okay? Ang tawag natin dyan is the vertex. Okay. So, ulitin ko, ang angle ay binubuo ng dalawang rays, okay, na kung saan meron silang common endpoint, na ang tawag natin dyan is vertex. Okay. So, itong dalawang rays na to, ito rin yung tinatawag nating side. So, pag ang tinanong sa halimbawa sa modules ninyo or sa exam, what are the sides of an angle? So, ang tinutukoy rin po nun ay rays. What are the rays of an angle? Ang tinutukoy po nun ay sides. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating sides of an angle, that is referring to the rays of an angle. Okay? So, halimbawa ito, the sides of an angle, yun po yung ray. So, lagi po tayo magsisimula sa endpoint. So, ang ray po natin is ray BA and ray BC. So, ito po yung sides niya. Sides of an angle. Okay, so wag po tayo mali dito. Pag sinabing ray, yun po yung sides ng angle. But make sure na tama po yung ating pagsulat ng ray. Dapat lagi po nauuna ang endpoint. Now, so what is the vertex? Given this figure, what is the vertex? Your vertex is B. Okay, so these are the parts of an angle. We have two sides of an angle, which are the rays. So, ito po yung mga sides ng angle natin. So, ray BA and ray BC, those are the sides. And your vertex, which is common dun sa dalawang rays natin, your vertex is B. Okay. So, ito rin po yung tinatawag nating initial side. Pag sinabing initial, yung umpisa. And then, pag nag-rotate siya at tumigil siya dito, ito naman po yung tinatawag nating terminal side. Okay. So, an angle, meron tayong mga terms na dapat tandaan kapag pinag-uusapan ng angles. First is yung degrees. Ano ba itong degrees? So, ito po yung symbol niyan. Yung maliit siya na bilog na nilalagay sa taas. Okay? So, this is the unit used in measuring an angle. So, kapag unit ang pinag-uusapan, unit ng angle, ang ginagamit po natin dyan is degree. Okay? So, ito po yung symbol niyan. So, halimbawa, the measure of an angle is 78 degrees. So, ganito po natin siya isusulat. 78 degrees. Okay? And then, we also have protractor. So, ang protractor po, ito po ang ginagamit natin for us to find the measure of an angle. Okay? So, ito po, I know you are familiar with this kasi ginagamit na to noon pa. Okay? So, alam ko elementary, nagiginagamit na to. Okay? So, protractor, ginagamit po natin yan kapag ang kukunin nating measure ay measure po ng angle. And then, how are you going to name the angle? So, gumagamit po tayo dyan ng symbol na ganito. Okay? So, gagamit po tayo nitong symbol para hindi po natin kailangan ilagay yung word na angle ABC. Okay? So, hindi natin kailangan isulat yung word na angle. So, you can make use of this symbol to write an angle. So, ganun lang po siya. Okay. So, let's talk about the angle and its points. Ano nga ba itong angle and its points? Ibig sabihin, itong angle may mga points. Okay. So, meron tayong iba't ibang klase ng points ng angle. Angles can have points in the interior. So, pag sinabi nating interior, nasa loob. Okay? So, halimbawa po, ito. So, ito po ay interior points of this angle. Okay? So, ang interior points natin ay point D and point E kasi nasa loob sila. Okay? Nasa loob sila ng angle. So, halimbawa, nag-extend yan. Isipin natin, nag-extend yan. So, lahat ng nasa loob na points, interior po yun. Next, we also have the exterior points of the angle. Ano naman tong exterior? Ibig sabihin, nasa labas. So, halimbawa, ito. Si point F is an exterior point of the given figure. Okay, so point F, this is the exterior point. Points D and E are the interior points. Okay. And then we also have the points on the angle itself. So pag sinabing points on the angle or points on the side of the angle, ano-ano naman yon? Ito po yon. Okay, so points A, B, C. So, pag sinabi natin points on the angle or points on the side of the angle, yung points po na yon ay yung mismong nasa angle. So, ito po siya, points A, B, and C. Okay? So, tatandaan lang po na pag sinabi nating interior points, nasa loob siya ng angle. So, points D and E are the interior points of angle ABC. Okay? Point F naman is the exterior point. And points on the angle or on the side of the angle are points A, B, and C. So, how to name an angle? Paano ba natin pinapangalanan ang isang angle? Okay. So, we can make use of 3 points. So, pag sinabi natin 3 points, kung babalikan nyo po yung concept natin ng point, sa point, line, and plane, dapat capital letter siya. Okay? So, 3 points. Kung ito ang figure mo, okay, kung ito si figure, pwede mo siyang pangalanan in 3 ways. Pwede kang gumamit ng 3 points. You can make use of its vertex and also the number or the letter present in the given angle. Okay? So, halimbawa po, kung ito ang figure mo, kapag 3 points, ang gusto mong gamitin ay, ang gusto mo siyang pangalanan using 3 points, ito po siya. We can have angle A, B, C, or angle C, B, A. Okay, now, ang question is, pwede bang B, A, C? Kasi 3 points din naman yon. Pwede po bang B, A, C? Hindi po. Pwede po bang A, angle A, C, B? Hindi rin po. Okay. Ma'am, bakit? 3 points din naman po yun. Okay. Now, tatandaan that when we are naming an angle using 3 points, dapat po ang nasa gitna ay yung kanyang vertex. Okay? So, dapat po ang nasa gitna ay yung vertex po niya. So, pwede po siyang angle A, B, C, or C, B, A. Pareho lang po yun. Okay? So, hindi po pwede si B, A, C because A is not the vertex. Hindi rin po pwede si A, C, B because C is not the vertex. So, tatandaan na dapat pag nag-name tayo using 3 points, ang vertex po ang nasa gitna. Okay? Next, another way is by using its vertex. So, pag sinabi nating vertex, ito yung vertex mo, B. Okay? So, ang vertex mo, pwede mo siyang gamiting pangalan ng angle. So, we can also name this figure as angle B. Okay? So, pwede siyang angle B. Kasi, yun yung vertex. Okay, next. Pero, meron tayong restriction sa paggamit ng vertex to name the angle, ha? Later, magpapakita ako ng example. And then, next, we also have using the number or the letter. So, ito, kung present. Kung hindi naman, wag kang maglagay ng sarili mo. Halimbawa, wala kang nakitang number doon or letter. Wag mo lagyan. Kasi hindi yun ang given. So, ang gagawin mo po kung present siya. Okay? So, using the number or letter, since meron tayo ditong 1, ibig sabihin, ito yung tinutukoy niya. Itong rotation na to. So, we can also name this angle as angle 1. Okay? So, we have 3 ways of naming an angle using 3 points, using its vertex, and using the number or the letter. So, marami po tayong paraan dyan. Basta siguraduhin lang po na tama ang pag-name po natin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ba pag sinabi kong angle ABC or angle 1 or angle B, isa lang ang tinutukoy na angle? Yes. Okay? Iba-iba lang po ang pangalan niya, pero we are just referring to one angle. Next, let's have this one. So, in naming an angle using 3 points, so dito, meron na tayong 3 angles. Ito yung first angle mo, Z, X, Y. Okay? Yung pinakamalaki. Z, X, Y. Or Y, X, Z. So, that is your first angle. Your second angle, so kahit hindi naman yan hindi yan kailangan na ito mauna, ito, kahit ano po dyan. Okay, basta maibigay nyo po yung tatlong angles. So, yung isa nating angle, we have angle Z, X, W. Or angle W, X, Z. Okay, so ito yung second angle natin. Itong, ayan, yung yellow-red. Okay, and then the third one, ito naman yung red-yellow. So, W, X, Y, or Y, W, X. So, in this figure, we have three angles. So, this is your first angle, this is your second angle, and this is your third angle. Okay. So, using 3 points, ito po ang kanyang mga pangalan. Next, if we will be using the number or the letter, so, ang isa pang pangalan ni angle Z, ito, Z, X, W is angle 1. Pwede yon. Pwede mo rin yun ipangalan. Ang isa pang pangalan ni W, angle W, X, Y is angle 2. Okay? How about angle Z, X, Y? Wala siyang ibang pangalan unless may binigay sa kanyang number para sa kanya. Okay? So, angle ZXW, pwede rin natin siyang tawaging angle 1. Si angle WXY, pwede rin natin siyang tawaging angle 2. So, that is the other name of the angle. Next, paano naman kapag vertex? Pwede ba natin tawagin na angle X? No. Why? So, kapag, when we are using the vertex, it is only applicable for one angle. Okay? So, kapag isa lang yung angle mo, pwede mong gamitin yung vertex to name the angle. Okay. So, in this figure, wala po tayong angle X dito. Bakit? Kasi pag sinabi nating angle X, alin dyan? Vertex siya ng first angle mo, vertex siya ng second angle mo, vertex din siya ng third angle. So, kung tutuusin, maraming nagmamay-ari sa kanya. Hindi lang po isa. So, hindi mo pwedeng tawagin na angle X. Okay? Kasi, pag sinabing angle X, alin dun? Lahat sila. Lahat sila, ang vertex ay X. Okay? So, ang vertex, when we are naming an angle using its vertex, para lang po siya kapag isa lang po yung angle natin. Kapag more than one, hindi na po natin pwedeng gamitin ang vertex. So, ito pong figure natin, hindi po natin siya pwedeng tawaging angle X. Kasi tatlo po ang angles natin. Okay, so let's try. So, using 3 points, using its vertex, using the number or the letter, and then give me the sides and its vertex. Okay, so using 3 points, given this figure, how will you name it? Okay, so pwede siyang angle W, X, Y, or angle Y, X, W. So, pwede po yon. Next, using the vertex, since isa lang yung angle natin, pwede natin siyang pangalanan as angle X. Ayan, ito pwede siya kasi isa lang yung angle mo. Next, using the number or the letter, since present siya, meron tayo dito, so pwede rin natin siyang tawagin o pangalanan as angle 3. So, ito pong tatlo na to, this is just referring to one angle. Iba-iba lang po ang pangalan. Kasi nga po, we have 3 ways of naming an angle. Next, so what are the sides? So, pag sinabi nating sides, yun po yung rays. So, kapag sides, lagi po tayo magsisimula sa endpoint. So, from here, ano ang sides ng angle? We have ray XW and ray XY. So, make sure na kapag sinusulat po natin ang sides ng angle, dapat po meron tayong symbol ng rays. Bakit? Kasi nga po ang angle ay binubuo ng 2 non-collinear rays. So, dapat pag sinusulat natin ang sides, meron po siyang symbol ng rays. Okay. And syempre yung vertex, huwag kakalimutan. What is the vertex? Your vertex is X. Okay, so let's proceed to the kinds of angles. So, dito, pahahapyawan na natin yung kinds of angles. Although, i-discuss ko rin to sa part 2. Okay, so kinds of angles we have the acute angle, the right angle, and the obtuse angle. So ano ba itong acute, right, and obtuse angle? So we have three kinds of angles. So pag sinabi nating acute angle, ito po siya. This angle measures greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degrees. So, 'di ba, lagi kong sinasabi pag initial 0 'yan. Pag nag-rotate 'yan at dito siya nag-stop, okay? Kapag ang rotation niya ay mas mataas sa 0 pero mas mababa sa 90, then that is an acute angle. Halimbawa po, ito. So, ito po yung acute angle natin dyan, yung ditong part, itong kanto. Okay? So, this is an example of an acute angle. Okay? Next. Right angle. So, the measure is exactly 90 degrees. So, halimbawa po ito. Kadalasan, kapag 90 degrees, may makikita kayong ganito, yung parang square. Ang tawag po natin dito ay foot. Okay? So, foot po ang tawag natin dyan. So, pag may nakita kayong ganito, automatic the measure is 90 degrees. Okay? Para siyang L. Okay? Para siyang L, perpendicular. Okay, so exactly 90 degrees, that is a right angle. So, halimbawa niyan, ito, o kaya yung mga box, yung mga corner ng box, that is a right angle. So, ito, right angle po yan. Okay? And then the last one is we have the obtuse angle where the measure is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So, ito naman po ang itsura niya. So, kung ito ang initial side mo, nag-rotate siya, ayan, lampas-lampas siya dun sa kalahati. Ito kasing kalahati natin eh. Okay, so lampas-lampas siya. So, that is already obtuse angle. So, from 91, kasi greater than 90 eh. So, from 91 hanggang 179. So, halimbawa po, ito. Ito po yun ha. Ito po yung obtuse dyan. Yan. Yung gilid. Ayan. Ito. Okay? So, paano natin madaling makikita na ang kinds of angle is acute, right, or obtuse? So, kapag nakita nyo, para siyang L, that is 90 degrees. Right yun. Okay? Lalo na kung meron siyang foot. Okay? Now, kung mas maliit siya dito, halimbawa, ito, ayan, mas maliit siya dyan, acute lang yon. Kapag naman sumobra, kasi ito ang half niya, 'di ba? Pag dito, from here, kung dito yung line niya, 90 yon, sumobra. Sumobra siya sa kalahati. So, that is obtuse angle. Okay? So, paano madaling tandaan? Pag wala pa sa kalahati, acute angle. If it's exactly 90 degrees o nasa gitna, right angle. At kapag lumampas siya sa half, that is already obtuse angle. Okay, so test yourself. You may pause the video bago nyo po makita yung sagot. So I want you to give the name of the angle, the vertex, the rays, or the sides, and the kinds of angle. So, meron tayong 3 angles dito. So, meron akong sobrang row dito. So, 3 lang po dapat. Okay. So, complete the table, name the angle, and identify its kind. So, ito po yung ating mga sagot. Okay. So, ang vertex naman nila pare-pareho lang. Okay. Next, we still have this one. Okay, so I want you to give the interior, exterior points on the side, the interior, another name. So, by looking at the figure, so the interior of angle ZXW is T. So, ito yung ZXW. So, ang nasa loob niya is T. Exterior niya angle WXY. Ano ang exterior niya? Pag sinabing exterior, nasa labas. So, ito yung WXY. So, ang exterior niya ay si point Z and T. Okay? And then, points on the side of angle ZXY. So, ito yung si ZXY. Okay? So, ang mga points niya, ano ba yung mga points na nakadikit sa kanya? Points Z, X, S, and Y. And then, interior of angle ZXY, ito si ZXY, Ano-ano yung mga points na nasa loob? So, we have the two points, T and W. And then, exterior of angle ZXY. ZXY. So, ito si ZXY. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung loob. Ano yung may mga points ba na nasa labas, outside, exterior? Wala po. So, that is none. And then, another name for angle ZXW, ZXW. Anong iba pa niyang pangalan aside from that? Angle 1. And then, another name for angle WXY. Okay, so pwede siyang angle 2 or pwede rin pong WXS. Kasi pag sinabi nating WXY, ito yung angle nun. Pag sinabi nating WXS, ito pa rin yung angle nun. At pag sinabi nating angle 2, ito pa rin yun. So, this is another name also for angle WXY. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.